Hi, my name is Allison DeBona. I'm the owner and co-artistic director of artÉmotion with my husband Rex Tilton. We're both dancers with Ballet West. I'm a first soloist and he's a principal. And I am at Pat's Dancewear in Bountiful, Utah to get fitted for new Pointe shoes. I just had a baby 15 weeks ago and boy have things changed. So I'm here for a professional fitting.
Okay, my name's Jill Bell. I've been here at Pat's Dancewear for about 20 years fitting pointe shoes, and I've taught everyone here how to fit pointe shoes properly. So we are the pointe shoe destination from all over. And I'm fitting Allison, who's obviously not a beginner. But
I feel like a beginner.
So I'll do it differently with a beginner, obviously, but I'll explain how I do it, whether she's a beginner or not. Okay.
But anyway, I want to just let people know that, so I've been wearing Grishkos for quite some time.
Right.
But I just had a baby 15 weeks ago, and we all know that our feet change.
Yeah.
And I think they've changed even
without having a baby.
Well, right, without having a baby, which I don't, like, aside, I have to be honest with you, aside from my very first fitting, I don't, like a real proper fitting, I haven't had since my first fitting.
Wow.
Which is insane.
When you were 9, right?
When I was 9. I had like a pointe shoe fitting a couple of months ago, just a quick one, but actually I know that my feet have already changed, and that was like 6 weeks after having Ajax. So, so I brought these along with you. These are my special order Grishkos that I've been wearing for quite some time. But I'm super excited to go through the process, and you explain to everybody out there how to properly fit a shoe. So,
alrighty. So the first thing I would normally do is, well, I would ask them to, if they've had pointe shoes before, to see their old shoe. So I like to see their old shoe, but I'd like to see a worn shoe usually. You know, that way I can usually tell what needs to be fixed. You know, you can look at the old shoe and you can like, oh, you're not getting over that, or you're getting too far over that, or whatever.
So you definitely recommend that if somebody's coming in for a pointe shoe fitting who has been in pointe shoes to bring an old pair.
Yes, especially when they know they want to change. They know they didn't like it.
Got it.
So we can say, oh, see, why didn't you like it? And we can sometimes tell by looking at their old shoe why they didn't like it. Okay, so then the next thing I might do with a person who's worn pointe shoes before is I would look at their feet, obviously. I would, let me have your foot in my hand, lift it off the ground, point hard. Okay, I would just kind of I would look at it in every angle. I would look at the box, which is the vamp, the width, all this stuff. What I would be checking out in my mind before going back to get a shoe that I think matches the shape of this foot, right? I would ask next, do you wear toe pads? Do you wear spacers? You know, so if it's a person who's worn shoes before, I would ask them to put everything on that they normally wear, you know? And if not, we would be trying lots of different things to see what works best. At the end of the shoe, we would decide which of all the things we need to use.
So I really enjoyed wearing box liners. And these particular ones are made by Gaynor Minden.
Yep.
And then I just wear this kind of toe spacer because obviously I have a huge...
Yep, I see that.
Yeah. And I honestly, I don't know if like I've always had this or I just started wearing these and it's gotten worse. I can't tell and I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, that's a huge space.
Yeah, it's great. So. That's perfect. I thought when I looked at you, I would suggest that, so there you go.
Yeah.
This is a great little thing. I tell a lot of even first-timers to have one of these in their bag, because what happens with a pointe shoe is after you wear it for a while, it starts to break in. It starts to get a little bit wider. And so especially if it's a person who's not very advanced and they think, oh, it's so tight in the store, you know, and then they get to class and they break it in and it gets wider and then they sink down into it and so this just fixes that. It just gets the width just a little bit tighter.
For me, I used to get terrible bruised toenails. Like I don't really deal with blisters or anything, which
that's good.
Yeah, but I also used to get like blood blisters on the tops of my toes, and these have saved me for that. Like I don't wear a toe pad or anything, and I like how you can feel.
I like it too.
Feel the floor like that, you know, under your shoe, so you feel like there's less happening. So
I agree with that. But okay, so first let's get your sock on. Wish we had bigger socks because these don't fit, but I don't like the black ones. They just don't. All right, so let me put it on for you because I want it to go just like that and then like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I put my toe spacer in there?
Oh, yeah, duh. Put all your stuff on first. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and then just put this at the tip. So that's all you wear is the box liner and toe spacer always? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm in a point shoe for, I mean, I will wear tape.
They're
sometimes.
so small, but, and these won't. They're probably just going to end up.
Well, I rarely in rehearsal ever have tights on over it.
Oh, really? Just wear bare feet with it?
Yeah,
yeah.
we all do.
Okay.
But, I mean, obviously.
Do you manipulate this when you?
Yeah, what I.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I usually
Mash
have
it,
like
yeah.
one of the guys step on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't do much to
That's good.
breaking my shoes.
I usually do mush the box a little before I try a shoe on. I'm so used to doing it.
Yeah, I'm sure you won't be doing that in a.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't be ruining shoes. But I'll
Right.
do that.
I wouldn't do that, but I would. Yeah. Okay.
And
And then put your box liner in the way you like it.
then I just bend it once.
Okay.
That's all I do.
All right. That's great.
Well, I also spray alcohol.
Yeah. Is the box liner in
Oh,
there?
no.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's just ignore
Forget
the
it.
socks. I wish we had bigger socks.
So obviously, this is not staged.
Yes.
We are doing this live.
Yes, absolutely.
So how long do you typically even spend like with a dance? Like what was this?
Usually, I mean, we give it an hour. It has taken, it can be a half hour, it can be an hour, it can be 3 hours. It just totally depends on what the dancer is struggling with. We have a lot that come in are struggling with what they had, and so they want something different. And so we're just trying everything. And there's some feet that fit only, all these shoes that we have on the wall, there's some feet that only fit 4 of them, and there's some that can fit almost all of them. And so it depends on the foot, really. Okay, let's do both feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Okay, so on this one, after you get your box liner in, what I would be doing, yeah, go ahead and get it.
There are probably people out there like.
This is
It's
what
like-
yeah.
It's like nails on a chalkboard to watch
I know.
probably someone like break a shoe like that.
Or what some people do with a brand new shoe. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I like my feet to do that.
Yeah, me too.
I think that
Yeah.
you know, it's easy to break a shoe,
Right.
but I like.
Yeah, we tell the girls don't manually break it unless you really know what you're doing, or don't let your
Yeah.
teacher manually break
Yeah.
it. Let your feet do it. Yeah.
Consider.
Yeah.
I mean, do I have to
Yeah.
tell people how old I am? But
It's up to you.
we'll just say I've been
long
dancing
as I don't have to.
professionally for 12 years, so I kind of I know exactly how I like my shoes, and I wear them 8 hours a day.
Well,
But
I danced in the 70s, so we're talking.
amazing.
Okay, now, so take that off, sorry. Before you put that on, I want to show you how I would do it if you were, if I were fitting you a beginner, more beginner. I would like to put it on for you because for me, lift your foot off the ground for me. I know it's going to have to squeeze that guy, but I would want to be putting the foot in and feeling it. Because for me, I can totally tell the width and the vamp length right off the bat,
Okay.
And so I can tell if you're going to be sliding down into it or if it's too tight or if it's, all that stuff. So when I'm fitting, I usually like putting it on myself, on for them. Okay, go ahead and get it on now.
What do you think about that?
About what?
When you put mine
Now,
on?
I felt like that, I could see why you have a box liner. Because, if you didn't have this in there and this was broken in more, you'd be sinking down in that,
Well,
right?
so I have to tell you that I obviously have super narrow feet.
Right, and shallow.
And, yeah, and one thing that I've hated was that if I actually wore a shoe that fit how narrow my foot is, then literally the
like it this
tip of the shoe would be like this small.
Exactly.
And I've always had a really hard time with that because obviously you're turning,
Right,
like the amount of space that you're actually on the floor is just so small.
right.
And I hate it. So I've actually I feel like the width is almost like a cheat for me to just get a little bit more help, but I think I've sacrificed probably a shoe that actually fits.
Yes.
So, okay, I'm
don't know.
interested to hear your thoughts.
Yeah,
I'm open to
I don't know. Okay, let's mess around with this one. Okay, so put that on. Go ahead and get it on. I don't know. I mean, it looks right when I'm looking at the shape of your foot and the shape of the shoe and the length of the vamp and the wings, all the parts of the shoe.
So I get the vamp cut.
Still more than this, or this is the
This is where I get it cut.
This is where you get it cut. I mean,
I think it could be lower.
yeah, because if you were going half toe right now,
oh yeah, I know.
it's cutting you a little bit.
Thank you, I hate that.
Yeah.
I mean, just because,
Yeah.
you know, for anyone out there, like if rolling through the foot is so important, especially for turning, and if you don't have that ability, then what happens is you're just like hopping up and down.
Right.
And I feel that sometimes, and when I find a shoe that I love, like sometimes, you know, even though they're specials, you get the pair, and you're like, that's the pair, but that's what people are talking about when they say like
the
these
pair.
are the pair.
And the pair in the right place too.
Yeah, this seems high. I don't like that.
Yeah, it does seem high, like in your half. Okay.
So I would like to explore maybe something
definitely.
with a shorter vamp. Okay.
The naturally shorter vamp. Okay, so let's just walk over to the bar and just in parallel, 1 foot at a time. You're gonna just step up 1 foot at a time and just have a look at it. Watch that. Okay, go ahead and go in both feet. Okay, just in parallel. And so now what I would normally be doing is checking the shank to make sure it's going straight up the back of their foot and not twisting off to the side. Sometimes I would be pulling off the shoe, if I can get it off your foot, and checking to make sure that this is hitting in the right place. You know, so I mean, obviously this is a shoe you've worn, so it's fine, but that's what I would be doing if we're just trying a shoe we haven't ever tried before, which I'll be doing in a minute. But yeah, it looks beautiful, obviously.
You know what's funny is that there's a dancer at Ballet West who had a baby, and they say, you know, your feet get bigger, but we actually live like swollen.
Yes.
Like, so long that I kind of feel like my feet feel like smaller right now because I'm not swollen.
Floating at all, or are you feeling the floor right now?
I don't think I'm floating at all.
Okay. You feel the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a hard shank or medium?
Yeah, this is. Well, I don't know. What does it say?
It's medium. All right. Okay, come sit down. Let's try some other stuff. Okay. All right. I want to start with a Suffolk. This one is a sonnet, and we're just going to see what it looks like. Okay. And how it feels. Ooh.
Oh, so wide.
Oh, too wide. Darn it, that's a 1X.
I know.
I was expecting that.
I really feel like
You can't wear them. Darn it.
No, but my feet are just so hard to...
They are hard to fit. Okay. I know. Russian, we're just going to try.
Okay.
Okay. Because they have that super shallow profile, you know, and I don't know. Oh, yeah, that felt better. Oh, that's not bad.
Too short.
Dang it. Yeah. Too not long enough. Okay.
Yeah, my toes.
Okay, here's the next size up. Okay, let's try. Okay. All right. Hey, Anne, will you see if we have an Almaz and a 40?
Yeah. What width?
This one looks high.
Well, that's the other part of this whole thing. Is like, you know, I have long feet, and then the longer my feet, you know, the longer the shoe is, and the vamp goes up.
Right. Then
but you're just like wishing that it didn't.
I know. Oh. You're like, oh. No, let me have that Almaz 40. Okay. It's okay. It's going to be too long. It's going to be too long, but it's something we can at least look at in the on point. Okay. Darn. Okay. Hair. Oh, I got that.
Oh, it's crazy. I feel.
Oh, no. I don't know. Okay.
No, but isn't it? It's weird because I think my feet are definitely two different sizes.
Oh, that's very common.
Yeah.
Very normal.
which I don't know if it's always been like
So
that.
if I look at a shoe on a person and I can get my finger in the box, then no. Then no. So we would have to go shallower. Dang. Okay, let's try this one.
So the question is, who out there wants to make me my own shoe?
Yeah.
It might be time, you know?
Yeah. I know, block. I mean, they all do. I guess they all do it. Okay. Oh, it just felt too easy to get on, right? Yeah. Darn it. Okay, what about a or a 1X 6.5? Yeah, take it. We take it out. I don't like it. It's just a pad that they put in these shoes that we just. That feels so. No, it's not right, is it?
No.
No, not right. And yeah, we don't even have to go on point when we know it's not right before we even go there. So no on this one. Okay, 0X Hannah.
Let me check.
I'm just going to get everything we have that somewhat would match your foot shape and hope for the best.
So far, the shoe I've been wearing seems good.
Pretty good.
We just need the vamp still shorter.
Okay, get me an Allure and a 6.5 narrow, whatever the narrowest one is.
Okay, just so everyone knows, these are the Grishko Novas.
Yeah.
She's trying me in the Grishko Allure.
Allure.
Which is their new shoe with the plastic shank.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think it might be nice. Okay, good. Go ahead and get that on.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
What do you think?
I feel like a kid in a candy store. So, you know, what I was saying and why I'm so excited for artÉmotion and Pat's Dancewear to team up is that the first time I ever went to get my Pointe Shoe fitting was like the most special time of my whole life. I mean, there was marrying Rex and having Ajax, but then there was the first Pointe Shoe.
Yeah, right up there.
Right up there.
That's funny.
But like here I am, I'm 35 years old and I'm just as excited right now about
That's so exciting.
getting a new shoe and you know, it's different than just getting online and guessing. And
it's fun fitting.
It's so cool.
Little ones in their first pair, they get so excited.
Well, Pointe shoes are like a fingerprint.
Yes.
I mean, you have to find what's special for you. Whoa.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it.
Okay.
So is this my size? So
Yes.
the 6?
Yes. And they come in different shanks. So this is just the medium, right? Ooh. That's pretty. Oh, as I pull you off point. That's really pretty. I like that. Go face the bar in parallel for just a second and let's see. So that way we can look at all angles that way. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. Well, I don't know. What do you think?
I think I'd like to try these.
I love it. Okay, Allure. Okay, let's just make sure we've tried everything that we can think of, but that's one we're gonna hold on to. That's pretty.
Oh no, these are awesome.
Yeah, I really like them. Okay. Yeah. All right. We don't even want to try Breeds, right? After that.
Well, I mean,
you already know.
Well, you know, it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of. You don't want to change like shoe brand after this many years.
Yeah.
You're just used to them, and it'd be like.
Well, your foot is a Grishko foot. It really is. It is. It's totally a Grishko foot. Yeah. And that's like I said at the beginning. It's like this foot fits this shoe, you know, or this shoe or this shoe. And there are some, those little square, wide feet that fit a lot of different shoes. But, okay. All right. I want to try the gainer. We have to try the gainer while you're here. Right?
I'm here to try everything.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Come on. Come on. Take them off. Okay.
I'm really intrigued by this.
I love that shoe.
I'm going to kiss it because I think this could be the shoe.
Yeah.
But I'm open. You're the expert.
Okay. Point your toe at me one more time. Just like straight ahead. I need to see the. Okay. Yeah. All right. This might be a little square, but let's try it anyway. I don't even know. Yeah, that felt too wide, right? Too big, too big. Okay, too big, too wide. And possibly we need a 3-box, but bring them both.
Okay.
Okay. So Gainer has, so they make like a 4-box, which is a little more square, and a 3-box, which is a little bit more tapered. But I felt like there was too much difference between those two. So right this year they came out with a 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Which makes total sense to me. So I would probably like to see those 3.5s and never see a 3 box again. Very rarely, right? But yeah.
What's MF?
That's the medium shank. So they go soft, medium, hard. You know, like that.
Oh, okay.
The medium
so
is
different
MF.
than
Yeah.
the MF. Okay,
Yeah.
it's different than that.
They call it medium flexible or
Well,
something.
what I also like the difference is that, do you see the bottom here?
Right.
This is,
right.
the grip is a little bit wider.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And also the toe is a little bit wider.
Mm-hmm.
But it still somehow fit the width of my foot.
Right. I think it's what you were saying, how it accommodates the metatarsal here, but then still
Yes.
hugs you here.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I know! Yay! Okay, sorry. So this is, I want the 4 first. I want the 4
That was
first.
a narrowest 4. It was a narrow 4 box.
Oh.
So we have to go down to 3.
Okay. Medium 3, hard, high heel. So they make, as you probably, I don't know if you've ever even looked into them, they make the heels higher, the vamp shorter, the vamp, you know.
Well, that's what Bristol does that, yeah.
Yeah, don't they all? I guess
I mean,
that's
they
so
all can
true,
do-
but yeah,
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
yeah, you're
so
right.
for those of you out there, it's hard for a student to get a special order shoe, but it's
Yeah.
one perk of being professional where
True.
we can get certain things done for shoes, like
Absolutely.
your vamp cut shorter, or your heels cut shorter, or this side's
Right.
cut lower.
Mm-hmm.
So
Most companies will do that for anybody. We have one of the employees here whose daughter gets a custom.
oh, there you go.
She gets a Suffolk custom made shoe. So yeah.
But the only way to really know is through a proper fitting.
Yeah.
You couldn't just call.
Yeah, and she's had to try the wrong one and then be like, oh, I just need to tweak it right here, and yeah, they do
Okay,
it.
so
Yeah,
awesome.
2 pair minimum. It's pretty easy.
Oh.
Okay, this one goes on this foot because they do have a right and a left.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay. The only reason is the drawstrings on the inside instead of being up here.
So obviously this is just like a high vamp, but it feels like a ballet shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like other point shoes where like this part is hard, this part is soft.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this is a hard shank for a gainer. I mean, this is a gainer hard shank,
Yeah, I feel like I would
but
just go
the
over.
hard isn't. They go harder than this, you know. So they have many different shanks. But okay, let's check it out. First thing, stand on it just flat, because here's the issue sometimes I do have with gainers is they gap a little bit. Okay, but this one's not gapping too bad, so that's good. All right, okay, let's step over. I mean, a little, I don't know. Let me tighten it up. Let go of this one. Okay. Okay, go ahead and step up 1 foot.
Oh my gosh, I go right over on it.
Yeah. And it's just coming off. Oh, come on, back on.
You're like literally, I feel like I'm
Yeah, like
way
too far over. Yeah, it looks, yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, no. All right, let's go back to the allure. I mean, I like the allure and I like all of the, everything about it as far as the size goes for you, maybe just a harder shank, but yeah, I think it's really awesome.
Oh no, I'm happy with the medium shank.
You like the medium shank?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want a super. I don't
try it
need to
first?
have like a super hard shank. I
Yeah.
don't think that. I don't want that much.
See if you even need that box liner in there. I don't know if you change a shoe, you might want to change some of the stuff you need inside. You might not need anything, or you might need less, or you know.
Yeah. I mean, this with the box liner, and I feel like I like the way my foot feels.
I'm
in there.
I'd like to see you compare the one you wear and the allure together and just feel the difference. Yeah. They're pretty similar.
They're similar, but if you notice, do you see how this is falling off my foot?
Yeah.
Where the allure is not falling off my foot.
Yay.
But I feel like a huge difference is that the allure is flatter
Huh.
than the Nova.
Do you feel like more stable
More
in
stable,
the
that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know, like an adagio.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah.
a huge difference between flat and point shoes is just like
Right.
you know, feeling like this and trying to stabilize. But the allure, I feel
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that it speaks to my
Wow.
my bunion who
Oh, I
which
really
is
like
wider
it.
than the tips of my toe.
Mhm.
Like it.
It's pretty.
Okay, so Allure is on my right, so this one.
Yeah, I
and
can
then
tell.
The Nova.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Very pretty.
But do you see how it's not falling off at all?
Totally. Awesome.
Okay.
Well, you might have changed shoes.
Yeah,
I
don't
love
wanna
it.
break them.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I think that's the one.
Foot matrimony.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. It's a say yes moment.
I love it.
Okay. So I'm walking out a customer.
Awesome.
Cool.
And do you feel like you need that box liner with the Allure, or did you try without, I guess?
I'm gonna still buy. I'm still gonna take a pair
Yeah.
and just. I'm gonna try both because like, just
You gotta
coming
have it,
back,
yeah.
After
Yeah.
a baby and
Mm-hmm.
essentially, I stopped wearing pointe shoes. I think when I was like, maybe 30 weeks, just because I had gained so much weight and I just didn't want to like mess up my feet.
Mm-hmm.
And you just you feel so flexible.
Right.
So I want to be able to explore both options, like getting back. So
Yeah. Yeah, like I say, it's a good thing to have in your bag
Yeah.
always.
okay.
Yay!
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.